who pulled up for a catch-up. It's really here from 947 Afternoons. And if you're here, it means you've got taste. Go ahead, enjoy the moment you missed. But don't ghost me. Weekdays, 12 to 3 p.m. on 947. I'm loud and way more fun in real time. And yeah, there's more audio magic waiting for you right here on Prime Media Plus. Wake up with a bang.
Hey, wake up!
Anele and The Club
On 947.
And yesterday, whilst we were having breakfast, whilst we were shoveling down toast and scrambled eggs from our staff cantina, Frankie ran us through a map of all the scars on his body. And listen, I've never seen the man more proud. I know he was proud of his scars because he didn't even bother to tell us that this weekend he won club champs for the doubles. By the way.
Yes, thank you very much.
You forgot that, but you were running us through every scar on your... when I was 12 and then I was on my bike, I got this. Okay, run us through one of your scars, Frankie.
I've got quite a few from when I was a kid.
We have time.
All right, so when I was about 9, right, my best friend Carl, Jordan, he used to live just on the other side of the block, so we would cycle to each other's houses in the afternoons. They had quite a big yard, and right at the end of their yard, they had this the grapevine, like they were growing like a little grapevine, like you see in Franschhoek there. And we were playing cricket, and so he hit the cricket ball down to the bottom of the yard, and I went running after the ball to stop the 6 or the 4, obviously, because it was to stop the 4. And I didn't see the line because it was these, that
wire.
That wire,
rusty wire.
It's like a big wire,
snap. Dude, that's horror movie stuff.
And we obviously knew it was there, and I ducked, but I didn't duck enough. And then the wire hit me on my eyelid. So I have a tiny little scar from when I was 9, and I had to get 2 stitches in my little eyelid.
And now, at any time when you got a scar and you were heard someone say chicks dig scars, because that's another thing that people have lied to men about, chicks dig scars.
A few people said walk it off. They did say walk it off.
Including your mother.
Walk it off. I've in my calf, I've got 3...
it keeps going.
Yeah, I've got 3. When you're riding a bicycle and it's got the chain on the spokes of the, I don't know what it's called, that little spoke thing.
The spiky part of the chain.
The spiky part where what did you say? There's a what? Sprocket. A sprocket is what the real name is.
Okay.
I don't know that, but it's where the chain connects. And I was cycling to school and my foot slipped. And my calf went onto the spiky thing. So in my calf, there's still 3 little holes.
You got a sprocket tattoo.
That's it. And I just walked it off.
Once again.
I just walked off.
Mana. Whilst Frank is giving us this grocery list of scars, 011-8838-947. No one has cared before we care right now. We want to know, tell us the story behind the scar on your body.
Yeah, what scar do you have and how did you get it?
And even if it's like a dumb reason. Okay,
Yeah.
because I have 2 and they dumb. Okay?
Okay. You want to share?
I'm listening.
First one, I've told you guys about the one on my tummy. I've got like a scar on my tummy because we used to have a paraffin heater. And then the one time I was trying to see how close I could get to the paraffin heater before it burns me. And then I just smelled burnt flesh.
Okay,
you
naked
learned.
scientist.
No.
Well, now you know how close you can go.
Exactly. And then on my eyelid, on the right eye, there's like a bit of an indent, a scar there. Remember when you'd ride to school, and not that it was me, I never had a bicycle as a child, and you'd put your bag on the back. They had a little basket there where you could put your bag.
And you had elastic with a little hook that hooks around.
That hooks around it. Yes. So I was closing it for my friend, and then I didn't hold on to the little elastic enough that had the hook at the end. But it Captain Hook on my eye. I closed just in time. I would have been one-eyed Anele.
Taken out by Captain Hook.
I won't say what I almost said.
It's going to get you frightened.
Stop it, Thembekile.
Keep it to yourself. So this is we gather here, friends. Let's compare scars. Whose one is the coolest? Whose one is the biggest? Whose story is the best? We're looking for the stories. Kids, please join in as well, because at this moment in time, you're like gathering the scars and no one has cared to listen. We care.
Yeah, we want to know, how did you get your scar?
011-8838-947. Swing us a voice note 084-0000-947. One-eyed Anele wants to know.
Morning, Anele and The Club. This is Khalalelo. When I was in grade 1, we were doing a project of some sort. Then I stabbed myself on my thigh with a scissor.
I'm Steven from Captain Park.
Hey!
I got my scar when I was still young, chopping the wood for making fire.
Good morning, guys. I have a scar on my tongue. I got it in nursery school. So you see like those jungle gyms that you climb up that have slides and like those monkey bars underneath. So the bell rang and I had to get back to class. I decided to jump down. So when I jumped down, I landed like in a squat position with my chin on my knees. So my chin hit my knees and I bit my tongue.
That sounds traumatic.
That's terrible.
Although the way you tell it means that you've worked through the trauma. So
Yeah.
so you literally walked it off. We're glad. We're
Walk it
glad.
off.
Leon in Benoni, good morning.
Good morning, peeps.
Good morning, Leon. How are you?
I'm good, and you? Always good.
Always good,
Picture
Leon.
this.
Yes.
1984, long time ago.
Yes.
I'm 7 years old. Walk into the kitchen behind my cousin at my grand's house. She's cooking something in a pressure cooker. Yes, and you know, everything your grand cooks is love.
Smells good.
And Derek opens the pressure cooker. He's 7 years older than me. He's supposed to have brains. He doesn't. This water, it like explodes out of there. He jumps out the way. And yeah, little Leon, beautiful little Leon there. All this water over my stomach. I had bubbles the size of soccer balls covered over my whole stomach.
Oh, Leon.
And he's just like, don't tell your mom, don't tell your mom, don't tell your mom. How am I not going to tell my mom? I look like I'm pregnant.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
I do. I mean to laugh.
And so you've got a permanent scar there, Leon?
No, for some reason, no scarring. And that happened twice. It happened 2 years later. Same story,
I
exactly the
get-
same thing. Derek as well.
Oh, Derek has an in for you. Where's Derek now?
Derek's in Basonia.
Good.
And he still laughs about it. Yo, it's because you're always up my arse. Always up my arse.
Oh, that's what he's saying.
That's actually funny.
Fair enough.
Leon
So
is a
there's more
little
to this
brother.
relationship than what we're letting on here.
Leon is a little brother who was always following Derek around. Leon, you've learned the hard way. Are you still always up his arse, huh?
Still.
And pressure cooker, you don't have one in your house?
I actually do, but I use it in a different room.
From a distance.
In the driveway.
Hi, 947. Amila here. I have a scar on my right foot because I injured myself in netball. Didn't pay attention for it for a few months and ended up in surgery to reconstruct my foot. So I have a silly big scar.
I have this permanent, it was a very deep scar. In fact, we both got such a good hiding because my sister was trying to shave my eyebrows with the menorah blade.
I have a scar just underneath my lip, on my chin. In grade 4, I was chasing a boy on the corridors of school, and another boy thought it would be funny to trip me. I fell with my teeth through my lip.
I have a Y-shaped scar on my pinky finger because I was washing dishes and I put my hand through a glass.
Those wine glasses are tricky if you're washing them.
Dude, and the thing is, no one has cared about these scars because now you want to try bring it up at work. Everyone's like, it's okay, Cheryl.
Yeah.
We all have scars. We care, okay? We care. Pauline in Auckland Park, 2006. Talk to us.
Sandy Bonani.
Sani Bononi. Ni Johnny. Sipilile wena ukoi.
Ngiyopila.
Diapila wena. Pauline, how did you get your scar?
So one morning, I was 14 years old, going to school, and this is the only day where my mom did not walk me to school because I felt like I was big enough. I mean, I lived 5 minutes away from school, so it was getting a bit embarrassing that my mom is walking me to school.
True.
So here I am crossing over. Next thing, I'm in Netcare Hospital. What happened? A car ran me over.
Oh.
But not just any car, a Porsche.
What was the make?
A big one or a
I
small
have
one?
no idea. All I know it was black, and all I know it was a Porsche because it was in the newspapers. I made it to the newspaper that day, but yeah. I had my 5 seconds of fame, and I have a scar on my right eye because of it.
It was definitely a
No
claim.
broken bone, by the way, but it was a bad hit.
And then did the Porsche owner have to pay you?
Oh no, the Porsche owner ran away. Child got bailed. It was the father's car.
Oh.
The guy got bailed. He was bailed out. He was fine. But you know, that other entity came through. Yeah, they came through.
Road Accident Fund.
Yes, they came through.
Wink, wink, huh?
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Oh,
But
wait.
yeah, I was hit in style. So I don't regret it.
Can I tell you, Pauline, I know you may feel sometimes that you're very shallow about this, but even me, I'm like that. Sometimes when I'm walking in the street and a car almost bumps me, I'm like, not a Sentra galoko. Like,
it's got to be a fancy car.
No, I'm like, you know what? If a car's gonna, please, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, can it be you?
That's
you know
the one
what I'm
that's
saying?
bumping you.
Maybe like the Bentley Bentayga, maybe like a Range Rover. You can't just bump me. You can't just be anyone. You must know your story when you bump me.
Like you can't be a Polo.
Imagine me telling a story. So, I was walking and then a Polo TD, or like a Sentra. Have you seen a Sentra, bro? At yours. No. Respect me, man. Respect me. So, we've spoken to this lady before. She's our resident, how our kids trying to kill themselves.
Right.
She used to be in one of, those helicopters, those Netcare ones that like rush to get
the
you
emergency ones.
Exactly. She used to work on those helicopters.
Wow.
And she'd be deployed to like medical emergencies. She's right now a pediatrician at Chris Hani Baragwanath Academic Hospital. Dr. Thembekile Mrototo, welcome back, madam.
Good morning, Anele and The Club. How are you?
We are great. Am I correct in saying that Chris Hani Baragwanath Academic Hospital literally runs the biggest casualty in the world?
We've got one of the biggest casualties and one of the best trauma units in the world.
People come from all over the world, by the way, if they're studying medicine to come and work at Chris Hani because of that.
Oh, so you would know what the most typical injuries are for children, the most typical ones that you see, right?
Of course. And that I own a 4-year-old with a raccoon.
Oh, there we go. So,
okay.
So you've got a little bit of research at home as well.
Yeah.
So what are the most typical scars when it comes to kids?
So most typical scars for kids are falls. Remember when they're little, that age group, the tiny tots starting to walk, starting to get their driver's license, they bump into everything. These are falls. And then also in the school-going age, the sports injuries, because everyone thinks they are a springbok, they're fighting. And another common injuries that kids have, it's like road accidents. We tend to undermine these, whether as passengers, cyclists, or even being hit by cars. We have crazy parents at school drop-offs, like the previous caller had said. And one of the other common injuries that we don't get external scars would also be poisoning. Kids explode with their mouth. Those mouths go to funny places. They put everything in their mouth, and the risk of poisoning is very high. And some of these things that they drink are acids, and they call corrosives, and they cause internal scars.
Your adults are also still exploring with their mouths, but that's another topic.
Yeah, that's another topic for another day.
Stop it, doctor. Stop it.
Dr. Thembekile Mrototo, pediatrician at Chris Hani Baragwanath Academic Hospital. Thank you as always for taking our call.
Say goodbye now. Back to making your morning.
Anele and The Club.
I love this show. On 947.